Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing the intro for my 2018 Use It Up. I know this is super late, but I could not figure out exactly what products I wanted to use up this year. And now I think I have a pretty solid idea. I hope the brightness and everything is fine right now. And let me know what you think about this setup. I'm closer to what my normal background is, and I kind of like it. It's easy because I can like set things on the dresser. But anyway, all right, let's get into it. I have some makeup, some body care, and some skincare stuff all mixed in. I'm gonna say a lot of these things I think are things that I would have used up anyway, but at the same time, I like keeping track of it. I think it's interesting and entertaining. All right, so the first thing is this body wash. It is the Twisted Peppermint. It's a 2-in-1 bubble bath and body wash. I'm about there, like right under where the words are. And the reason I'm putting this in here is because I feel like I am going to put it back under my cabinet soon. It is a really nice pepperminty scent, but where I live right now, it is getting warmer. I'm getting warmer. It's like in the 70s, okay, and it's February. So this isn't as seasonally appropriate. Now, it is just a peppermint scent. If you took the packaging off of it, you could, there's no association with like Christmas time or the winter. But I do like something a little bit more seasonal. So I want to put this in here in this project to remind myself to either keep on using it or to pull it out in the winter again. Okay, I'm going to move things over there as I mention them. The next thing is this toner. It's the Murad Clarifying Toner. And you can see I'm there. Wow. Like right where the, what is that? That sticker is. I'm trying to scale down my skincare, and I want to see if I really like this, if it makes a difference. Mainly for ingredient purposes. I have been doing a bunch of things different with my skin, and it's been working really amazingly, knock on wood. So I want to see if the witch hazel is what's really helping, because if it is, then I will just get a witch hazel toner. But I want to use that up so that I can just not have an extra product, because I'm someone where like once I am interested in a product, I'll just go ahead and get it, and I want to use the things up that I have now before even starting something new. So that kind of goes along with this one. This is the St. Ives Green Tea Scrub. Okay, if I move the air around, I actually don't have a lot in here. I thought I had more than this, but it's probably down to there. And I like this, but as you know, I am trying to have an all cruelty-free beauty regimen. So I want to try the Alba Face and Body Scrub. My sister uses that and really likes it, and I thought I would like it, or I think I would like it as well. The other thing I want to mention about new products and using things up is that I'm really trying to find affordable options for my skincare. I mean, like, this was probably in like the upper 20 range, and this is an expensive, like, whatever, but I'm trying to find things that are natural, but also cheap. Like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on skincare anymore, just because, like, you use it up so much, and you can find things that are inexpensive that do the same type of thing, so I digress. Okay, the next thing is this eyeshadow. It's in a Neutrogena quad, and I've kept the quad around just for the cream shadow. It is starting to get micro hard pan on it. Yeah, so that's how much I have left. I really like it. I I use it to set my concealer on my eyes, and yeah, it'll be nice once this is gone because then I can just toss this and not have to worry about it. And then I can just use a cream shade that's in a palette that I'm using. Okay, the next one is kind of like a general goal. I want to use 2 of my face masks that are not ones that are in my shower. The 2 that are in my shower right now are Peter Thomas Roth masks. Oh, they're a little wet. This is the More Mud mask, and this is why I'm saying the ones that aren't in my shower because these are almost done. That one has like maybe 3 uses left, and this one is the Pumpkin Enzyme mask. This one doesn't have a lot either. Oh, it smells so good. I love this one. I really do love these masks. I like using them in the shower because they're the messiest ones, and so they're the easiest to remove when you're just in the shower and it doesn't matter how messy it is. But yeah, I actually do really, really like these. I wish they were cruelty-free because I'd probably get this one again, the pumpkin one, over the More Mud because I feel like a mud charcoal type mask is easier to find a dupe for. This is a little bit more unique. I know I'm gonna use those up. So I want to use up 2 other masks that are not those. So 2 more. I've really been liking the Rose Stem Cell Mask. I have about half of this. I've gotten into a habit of, oh, it smells so good. It's just like a jelly type mask. I have gotten into the habit of doing a face mask in the morning before I do my makeup, just like a nice relaxing mask, and I've really been liking these. I honestly don't know if this and like the cucumber one, and I also have the gold firming one, I don't know if they really do anything, but they feel really nice. They don't do anything bad to my skin. They make my skin feel nice, but yeah. I also have a few other masks. I have an Origins one, a Dr. Dennis Gross, and the Glam Glow, the one in the blue, the hydrating one. So we'll see what I use up, but I do want to finish up 2. I also want to finish up my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. I know that seems like a lofty goal, and it might be. I don't know about this Radiant Light shade. I think I can finish up the other 2. So Dim Light I've been using as a bronzer lately, which I know is like laughable because it's so pale and most people use it all over their face. But I'm just so pale that I can actually use it as a bronzer and it shows up. So I've been using that. Incandescent Light is the highlight that I've been using, and as you can see there's pan in it, which is so exciting. Radiant Light I use as a bronzer in the summertime. That's the only one that I'm not sure about because I can't use it all year round like the other 2. Yeah, so we'll see. I would definitely recommend this. It's lasted me years and years and years, and I have very consistently been using this highlighter, so it's pretty worth it, I'd say. The next thing I want to use up is the Cover FX Calming Primer. I have probably about half of this, which is weird because I feel like I haven't used a ton of it. But yeah, it's just a nice, like, creamy type of primer. It feels almost like a moisturizer. I can't figure out, though, if this breaks me out. So I'm hesitant to try it, but I think over the whole entire year I will be able to use this up. And I want to find something else that's less expensive because that is an expensive primer. Okay, I just looked it up and that primer is $38. Why the heck would I have ever bought that? I'm like a little like shocked. I watch Jacqueline Levine and she talks about how much she likes it, and so I know I was in the market for a primer and went off of her recommendation, but the fact that I spent that much money, I must have had a coupon or something, because almost $40 for a primer, that's nuts. And just for reference, this that I was mentioning is that's a little expensive is $24, so gotta get my money's worth out of that. Okay, the next thing is the lipstick that I'm wearing. It is Max Hue. This is a glaze, I believe, yeah. I don't have a ton of this left. I'll mark it in my notebook, but yeah, it's really pretty. Just a nice, like, pinky peach neutral, but it is way, way, way too old, and I just want to use it. I know that I like it, so I need to just wear it more. I don't know why I don't. I want to use as much as I can of the Paula's Choice lip balm. I don't know what it is about trying to finish up lip balms and keeping track of it, but I think it's so fascinating. Now, this is a little bit daunting for me. So this is what it looks like. I've been using this every single night for the whole year, and it look like it has a little bit of a dip in it. You can't really tell, but like, oh my gosh, there's so much in this. This has more than that Diptyque lip balm that I used last year and the year before. It has 6.5 grams, 0.23 ounces. I think the Diptyque one had, if I remember correctly, 0.21 ounces, and it was way, way creamier. You could pick up a lot more. So I fear that this is gonna last me the rest of my life. But I wanted to put it in the project so that we could track it and see. I also want to use up these two perfumes. I have the DKNY Be Delicious. This is just a small, what is this, like a 1 fluid ounce. And I only have that much left. It's not a lot, but I honestly just don't wear a lot of perfume anymore. I think once I start working again and like getting dressed every single day, I'll get back into wearing perfume. Because when I was student teaching, I would wear it pretty much every day. The other fragrance I want to use is the Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom and Honey. This is a sample. It's 0.3 ounces. And I've used up a little bit of it. This does smell really good. And it's a spray, which is nice. I think this will be, ooh, totally got it in my mouth. This will be nice in the spring. I might, you know what I might do? I might put this in my car. I have Max Turquatic in my car, which I love. I think I want to get a bottle of that because I just have the rollerball, but it's in my car and I actually use it a good bit because it's convenient and I can just do it as soon as I get to work or wherever I'm trying to go. So I might do that with this. And then the last goal is that I want to hit pan on 4 eyeshadows. I don't know which ones they are, but I'm going to show you these 3 palettes that have the most use on them so that you can kind of get an idea of where my eyeshadows are starting out, and we can kind of talk about which ones I think I might hit pan on. So I've been using my Naked palette a lot recently, and you'll notice that these look, a lot of them look really untouched, and it's just because up until the past year, I did not wear makeup consistently for like years, but yeah, I am going to be working soon and will be obviously for the rest of the year. Well, besides summertime, but maybe I'll get a different job, like a summertime job. But yeah, so I've actually been using my makeup a lot more. So this is what my Naked palette looks like. If I was to hit pan on anything in this palette, it would be really any of these 4 shades, probably these, Sin, Naked, and Sidecar. Naked is one that I use every day and have slowly been working through. I'll zoom you in a bit so you can see a little bit more. It definitely has use on it, but it's, I mean, it's so dense in there and it's a matte, so it's going to take longer. These 2 have more of a dip. These are harder pressed than the Lorac ones. These are the ones that I think I would use, like hit pan on first. So this is what my Pro palette looks like. These shades have like hardly any use, like once you get past here. But yeah, this one actually isn't as used as I thought it would be. Light bronze has a good amount of use. Taupe is used pretty nicely. I think you can see a dip in like these few. I think the reason that that one doesn't have a lot of use is because I must prefer this one. This one I feel like has more dips in the shimmer shades. So yeah, I really like this one, light brown. Buff has a good dip in it, and then these few as well. I'm trying to show you the best way possible. What is that? Beige and rose, rosé. Also the white shade I use quite a bit. So I guess that one does too, and that one has use. But yeah, so if I was to speculate about which ones I would use or hit pan on, it would be something like beige in here. I mean, all the same type of like light shimmery colors. But we'll see. Like I said, I've been doing my makeup a lot more recently and been seeing progress on my eyeshadows. So, I don't know. I just think it'll be interesting to see where my collection is at the end of the year, because I know I'm going to be wearing a lot of makeup this year. Or not a lot of makeup. I'm going to be wearing makeup a lot this year. So I'm excited. I think this is going to help me pare down my collection a little bit. Let me know what you are trying to use up this year. Because this update is late, it's going to throw off my updates a little bit. Usually I do them quarterly, but the first quarter update would be at the end of March. We still might do that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I need to stop rambling. This video is long enough. I hope you all enjoyed it and that you're having a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.